Welcome back to the Cello Studio. It's good to be with you again. Have you ever struggled in a passage of a piece of music you're playing that has to shift? And you'll do anything to avoid that shift. You'll play in first position, or maybe you'll just go for one note to the shift and then get back. You really don't feel confident or comfortable doing those shifts. I'm going to talk to you today about really simple ways to make those shifts happen and seem like they're just easy instead of an effort. Shifting should look and feel very smooth. So I'm going to give you a few pointers. Number one, there's 3 parts to the shift. Okay, the shift, keep in mind, you're getting your whole hand, and your hand is connected to your arm. You're getting that whole mechanism from one place to another place. So, unfortunately, I see a lot of beginning cellists try to shift without moving their arm. They want to just move their hand and they go like this. Now you can see I've just totally changed the way that my hand looks and feels when I only move my wrist and don't move the rest of my arm. So number one is we are going to prepare our shift by preparing our arm and not so much our hand. Remember, the hand is attached to the arm and the hand should go where the arm goes. But we're going to lead with the arm first. So I'm going to shift from first position to fourth position on the A string. And the first thing I'm going to do is get my elbow feeling like it's floating on the water. You ever wore, they call them here floaties, which reminds me of something else, but those things you put on your arm when you're a kid to float. Can you imagine you have one of those on your arm and you're in a pool and you feel like it's kind of just bobbing along? If you're playing and your arm is stuck and frozen, you're not going to be in a good position to shift. But if you can feel like your arm is buoyant, floating, we're going to go, okay, I feel like I can now move. Now, once you got that preparation, that's the first stage. You prepare by getting that elbow kind of going already in the direction of the shift. Then we keep our finger on the string, but I call it we travel light. We want to travel lightly on top of the string while our arm pulls the finger down. That's stage 2, is travel light. Prepare, travel light, touch the string, but don't squeeze while you travel. And the third stage is the landing. We want to land in the new position with the weight back on the string, and we do that with the elbow coming back down. So, the way that it looks in slow motion, we want to play B. I'm preparing. I travel. And I can go back. Lift off, travel. You know, the benefit of playing that shift slowly and sliding a little bit is your ear gets a chance to hear when you've arrived at the right note. So, I also advocate when you're practicing doing a very slow shift, very slow, and listening to yourself while you shift. Even if you have to do a big shift, like an octave shift, let's say, my ear is telling me when I arrive. Should I even try 2 octaves? Scary. I'm still listening. My ear is telling me when to stop. Of course, I know I have a long way to travel, so I keep going. But at the very end, I'm listening very carefully for that last note. So, I hope this has given you something to work on and think about when you're shifting. Even if it's a very small shift, like going from first position to second position, we can still do the same thing, but it's just a small motion. We can still do that. So shifting can become a very easy and actually it's a fun part of cello playing if you get comfortable with the motion and relax your fingers and move correctly. I hope that helps you as you prepare and plan to shift.